Hello and welcome back, my little froggies. I know I said froggies last time, but he was here and he's cute. So in this video I am again influenced by Pinterest. I kept seeing this dress here, or a version of this dress, kept coming up in my feed, and I thought it was really cute. And I had this fabric that I thought was perfect. It's a little bit of a thicker jersey. I think it's like double jersey. It's like two-sided, so both sides are the pretty side, and it's pretty good for like fitted dresses because, you know, it smooths out the bumps a little bit. And yeah, it was pretty easy. I just kind of went for it. Lately I've been kind of like just sewing right away without much of a plan, but that's fun sometimes, and I'm just gonna show you how I made it. And if you want to make it too, it's pretty easy, so let's get into it. Alright, so these are the pieces that I used. First up, I'm cutting out the top part. I'm going off of this top I recently made, or you can just use a top that you already have, that you like the shape of and that fits you well. I'm adding a bunch in the middle here. I don't think this was necessary, but I added it because I wanted the straps to sit further out. I had to take it in quite a bit after, but it worked out fine. Working with jersey, you have some good wiggle room. This is why I actually love using stretch to make stuff. And here is a great example of filming alone. This is the back side. I am just curving it a little bit from the center to the side seams, just for an added detail. And what I'm going to do first is sew the top at the side seams, try it on, and take it in if needed. And this is how it fits, how it's supposed to fit. I'm gonna shorten it later, but I'm just checking how the top will look when it's gathered in the middle, and that looks good to me. So I'm moving on to the binding around the top part and to make the straps in the next step. I am just adding a piece of fabric that I cut along the selvage, just straight, because it's stretchy, it doesn't matter. And I'm using a zigzag. I always use this for my stretch. I have discovered that it actually looks pretty good, and it is very stable and still stretchy. I am stretching the band a little bit. I think I could have stretched it a little bit less, but it helps keep the shape nice. Then I'm just folding it, and I'm actually leaving it open towards the back to make it less bulky and a little bit more slim. And just for the ease of sewing, I am pinning it first. I'm just gonna sew right along the edge here with the same zigzag stitch as I used before. I am cutting the excess off here. Then I'm gonna try it on and show you. See, it looks very clean and nice. Next up, I am going to sew another band just from each side to around the back towards the other side where the strap would come out. And this time I am folding the binding over like a sort of bias tape, so it can form the strap and I can sew everything in one go, and it will look really clean and nice from the inside and the outside. And bonus, the straps are gonna be really strong, and this is what it looks like now. I have just pinned them in the back so I can sew them later. But next up, I am cutting off the bottom just to the length that I want, and I'm also finishing it. Now the skirt, I just cut a tube and this sort of shape that I wanted. And now I tried it on inside out, and I'm just going to pin and make the adjustments that I needed. I want the back to be a little bit lower, and I have to take in the sides, and I also want this to be a little bit more curved right in front here. And after cutting all those things off, I am finishing all of the edges with the same zigzag stitch, and I just folded it backwards just once for a nice flat look. This is jersey, this doesn't fray, so you don't have to overlock it or anything. Don't make it too complicated. And here you can see I have attached it to the front. Of course, I tried it on and pinned it. And here is a little bit of a close-up of the finished seams. And that's all. That's literally it. And I can wear it out in summer. And yeah, here is what it looks like. It actually looks a little bit weird when you sit because of the thing in the middle, but you know, the girls in the pictures, they were also standing. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!